I'd like to talk a little bit about the variable of volume. In music making, we have different variables, things we can do with the tone. And these variables include one you've already studied with me, articulation. So you can articulate the commencement of the tone. To demonstrate, I'll go between tones. So you can articulate glissando, that's absolutely smeared. You can do a very light legato. You can do a tenuto, which is a little more detached. And you can do staccato, which is very detached. And you can do a staccatissimo. So this is one variable, varying how the note commences and how it connects with other notes. Another important variable in a tone is volume. And I think it's sufficient to think in terms of 4 volume levels. Piano, very soft, whispering. Mezzo piano, it's somewhat soft. Mezzo forte, which is somewhat loud, and forte, which is loud. That's what you need to think. Just think in those 4 basic dynamics for beginning lessons. So, a piano, how do you play piano? It takes great breath control to play a good piano. And you can practice all of the things we've been working on in different articulations in different volumes. Maybe spend a day doing work in piano and whispering. Maybe a day in mezzo piano, a day in mezzo forte, and a day in forte. Mix it up. You can also do long tone where you crescendo from piano to forte and back to piano. And we can do that evenly. Just like we would have a color gradient, a chromatic color gradient scale of intensity in painting. You can just take an F. When I play piano, I try to whisper. You need the deepest breath to have good breath control for piano playing. Now, on microphone, that might sound very loud because it's artificially amplified, but this is a very soft piano. And when I play piano, I learned how to play piano from living in an apartment building in New York City. Because when you practice in an apartment building, you have to be delicate because your neighbors will complain otherwise. So I learned how to play piano. I spent a lot of hours playing piano. I played my scales piano. Nice, delicate piano. Again, it's all about very healthy yawn breath, big breath support. Let's go from piano to mezzo piano to mezzo forte to forte. So there you go. Nice exercise. You can do that over the course of 4 beats or 8 beats. So when we did it in 4 beats, I thought beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, beat 4, piano, mezzo forte, forte. When I did it in 8 beats, I just divided it up over 2 beats. Piano, mezzo piano, mezzo forte, forte. So it's a great way to practice the different dynamics. Whisper, room, indoor voice, louder, attention voice, and shouting. Yeah. So maybe even draw them out in shadings with a pencil. White, almost nothing would be whisper, and then a little darker, and darkest.